I grew up having a very low self-esteem of myself. All my life, I've always envied my friends around me who were getting into relationships after another. And yet, I always felt very unattractive and could never believe that someone could ever desire to be with me. I came to know Jesus at the age of 16 together with my whole family. And as a growing Christian, I came across a book called Ike's Dating Goodbye. It talks about fasting, not on food but rather from relationship, so that I could take this time and focus on God and growing and knowing Him personally. And one day I decided to pray and pledge to fast from a relationship for 5 years. And I believe that as I place my trust in God, He would bless me with that special someone.
I grew up in a single parent family, and being the only child, I've never experienced what a family life could be. I've always felt lonely in my childhood days, as I had only myself to play with, and in many ways I found myself in a family that was incomplete. I seek many ways to find someone to complete me, many relationships to really help me feel that I had a family. But in the end, none of them worked out, and I was left with a lot of brokenness, a lot of heartaches, and bitterness in my life.
During this 5 years period, God transformed me inside and out. First, He healed and molded what is inside of me, my heart and my character, feeding me with His word and telling me that heart matters to Him. He wants me to know that beauty lies in the eyes of the Creator. And as He healed and continued to mold my heart, guess what? He also took me for an extreme makeover. My mom tried very hard wanting me to lose weight. She took me to nutritionists, slimming centers, but end up nothing really helped. My mom gave up one day and she decided that the only person that can help me is God. She prayed to God that I will lose 20 kgs. And truly, her prayers come to pass. I lost 23 kgs in 2 years' time. And I thank God from the bottom of my heart for molding and transforming me inside and out. And I thank God that I have signed up for this 5 years package that makes me who I am today.
I came to know God at the age of 25, and at that time God began to slowly transform me, and He began to heal and peel off the areas in my life, in my heart, the brokenness and the emptiness that was in me all those years. And in many ways, as I cried out to Him, God has become like my Father. Through Him I felt that completeness. Through Him I began to feel like once again I was where I belonged. In many ways, I still couldn't trust God for this area of my life. I felt that I had to fight for it. I felt that I had to strive to get someone in my life, to have a relationship, to find that special someone. And I felt that I couldn't depend on God in that area. I got to a point in my life where I felt really weary and tired of looking around. It was at that time that I began to cry out to God, and I began to tell Him and surrender all these things in my heart to Him, to say that, Lord, I trust You. Lord, I am tired of these things, and I will not. I do not want to hang on to them anymore. I want to leave it completely in Your hands, and I want to put them at the back of my head.
And I will search no more. You made me better today. I will always remember the day my shepherd told me that Rayson likes me, and she asked me to go back and pray about him. And definitely that time I was simply reluctant, because years before God challenged me to give him up. And in my heart I thought I knew if he's from God, God wouldn't want me to give him up. During the last day of my pledge, standing worshipping God in a Sunday service, I asked God, why him? You asked me to give him up to you, and now you are giving him back to me? And in a still small voice, he said to me, my dear child, do you remember that this is the last day of your pledge? And he is my gift to you.
And when I'm thinking of the times, your hands in mine, together we'll stay. You made me better today than I was before.
We want to share this story because we want to testify of how God has been faithful to us, even though at times we have been faithless, and that God cares for us, for the things of our hearts, so much so that He bothers to even give us a wonderful love story. And we truly encourage whoever's hearing this or seeing this to wait upon God and to trust God, and that you will experience the love and grace of God just as we have. God bless.
You made me better today than I was before, and now my heart can rest, and I will search no more, 'cause you made me better today than I was before, and now my heart can rest, and I will search no more. You made me better today. Today made me better today.